I'm from 48.
Hi everyone, I am Angpechi from 48. We are the MC in this event. Swing, what is our topic today?
Our main topic today is protecting environment. Now, let us move on into our discussion. Since December 2019, the world has been affected by a pandemic originated by a novel coronavirus, responsibility for a severe respiratory syndrome known as COVID-19. Currently, more than an outbreak, we are facing the magnification of plastic pollution cases. In fact, the amount of plastic waste generated worldwide since the outbreak is estimated at 1 million tons per day. Here's the problem, Peachy. Where it comes from? How it forms?
Plastic products have played significant roles in protecting people during the COVID-19 pandemic. Most of the personal protective equipment are made of plastic such as gloves, protecting medical suits, masks, hand sanitizer bottles, take-out plastics, medical test kits, and others to avoid the transmission of the coronavirus. We estimate that approximately 3.4 billion single-use face masks or face shields are discarded daily as a result of COVID-19 pandemic globally. Isn't that terrifying?
Wow! Besides PPE waste, plastic waste also encompasses the general waste from hospital with COVID-19 patients, such as dining boxes, plastic cups, and cutlery that are used by the patient. General waste of suspected COVID-19 patients in quarantine areas, and infusion bottles and bags. These waste must be thrown away to prevent contaminations. Also, each time nurses enter a patient's room, they need to wear a single-use apron, caps, and gloves that are discarded right after use.
Not only this swing, the usage of plastic is now increasing and it also caused by people who stay at home during the season of pandemic. In fact, 55% indicated an increase in waste generation during the lockdown period, being the highest increase observed for plastic packaging and food waste, 53% and 45% respectively. The environment is being damaged due to the increased use of plastic in different applications during the COVID-19 pandemic, inefficient management of residues, and lack of public policies and awareness of a large part of the pollution that turns plastic into an evil polluter of the environment.
As we talked about, plastic is a raw material to make our personal protective equipment, PPE. But if we improperly dispose of them, it may spread the virus.
But how can it spread the virus?
Let's have an example. PPE waste is considered both by hospital and by the population a contaminated residue since it is hazardous in terms of being pathogen contaminated. Post-use PPEs should be handled as infectious material by healthcare professionals and citizens alike, while PPEs from medical sector are sterilizer, incinerated, or autoclave. The ones produced by the population don't have clear instructions and disposing mechanism will provide. Perhaps this might cause COVID-19 pandemic outbreak again. So, even if we protect ourselves but don't dispose of the waste properly, the virus will still exist.
I see. Such waste must be properly disposed of.
However, it is not uncommon to find them disposed of in improper places. People nowadays get into the habit of throwing waste into the sea or river. In reality, plastic remained as a dominant riverine debris before the pandemic. Currently, the widespread of used personal protective gear create our water pollution getting worse and worse. In waters, sea animals and seabirds may die as a consequence of plastic ingestion because they believe it is food.
Is that true?
No long ago, shocking news addressed the death of a megalonic penguin. In this summer, a face mask was found during the necropsy, resulting in the cause of its death.
Therefore, we not only need to protect ourselves but also protect our nature during this COVID-19 pandemic. We can't pollute the water. How about disposing of it instead of burning?
Good question. Since the waste is contaminated, this residue may be dangerous. Due to hygienic concerns, infectious PPE waste can be incinerated at high temperature. However, plastic is unlikely to completely eliminated through burning, and often leave residue of nano and micro-sized plastic particles, which are harmful both to the atmosphere and to the ecosystem they are introduced to. Furthermore, burning will emit toxic gases and it will cause air pollution too.
On the other hand, plastic plays an important role in our society, especially during pandemics as discussed throughout this work.
But it may bring several problems, PG. The current situation has proved that existing consideration of plastic waste management system are inadequate. Besides, the increases plastic pollution during the pandemic was aggravated by the lack of knowledge about the type of domestic waste generated and its deficient classification by people at home. Although there has been significant progress toward COVID-19 vaccine development, face masks will not go away immediately.
I agree with that. Face masks will remain a part of our life for at least several more months.
As a conclusion, the same time that plastic is a protector becomes a polluter when improperly disposed of in the environment, will generate or worsen social environmental problems. That's a major problem. Hey Chi, do Do you have any suggestion regarding this problem?
Yes, I have 4 ways to overcome these issues. First, wear a reusable cloth mask. Increased use of personal protective equipment has impacted the amount of plastic in the waste stream. There are some areas of society that really need this, like hospitals. Since the pandemic started, many grocery stores and other businesses have banned the use of grocery bags. In fact, the coronavirus may actually persist longer on plastics than other materials. To reduce using plastic bags, reusable grocery bags are the appropriate choice as they can be used for a lot.
Oh, I have an idea. We can keep purchased items used in our cart and bag them once we get to our car.
That's a good idea. Besides, investing in a reusable water bottles helps the environment in all the ways. Plastic water bottles harm it. Choosing a reusable water bottle is clearly better for the environment in countless ways. They use less oil and release less carbon dioxide.
Yep, it is really helpful in order to enhance the quality of lifestyle and environment.
Recently, going green is rapidly become the norm to start making it environmentally friendly.
Absolutely. Cooking more at home is a good suggestion. I can also improve my cooking skill too.
For example, from the food we buy, we can save energy, reduce carbon footprint, and keep an eye on a budget. Eco-friendly cooking not only benefits the environment, it's healthier for you and family.
That's good. I recommend that all of us should implement this method in life from now on.
Suing, I really hope the world can be safe. Can you make a brief conclusion of today's topic?
Sure. Today's topic, we learned that everyone must be caring for nature. The way we show our care through being a volunteer for cleanup in the community. We can get involved in protecting your watershed too. Caring for our mother nature and also saving us from the COVID-19 pandemic.
That's exactly how I feel.
In addition, I think we should appreciate our nature in a few simple ways. For example, stop littering around, like we can bring along a small reusable bag to pick up the litter along the road or beach when we are jogging or morning walk. Let's offer our effort and time to preserve the environment together.
You are absolutely right. Let me share with you 2 civic values that I observed today. The civic values that we learn from this topic are responsibility and respect. Pollution is one of the most hazardous factors affecting the environment, so take our responsibility to protect the environment and prevent pollution. Let's start with a little difference by today with practice 5 out.
Yes, I agree with what you said. What about the second civic value?
People are essential to respect nature and living things. Respect for the environment means we need to see with the eyes we faith the beauty of God's saving plan, the link between the natural environment and the dignity of the human.
Looks like you have also learned a lot too.
Let us end with an interesting poem that was created by us.
Mother Nature created us. We made plastic pollution.
They are the mother of our natures. Humans, please take precaution.
Hope you guys can really be aware to protect our environment. We need Mother Nature and Mother Nature also need us.
Thanks for listening and we hope that you have a great day. Stay safe and stay healthy.